People are gonna believe it. Yeah. Have you had that just time? Oh my god! Last year I got look at George.
Do you say something?
When did the bullying start?
I can't remember. Maybe the first week. I can't remember.
Yeah, I know it. Let's have a listen.
Give it back! Give it back! Give it back now! It's your problem.
Do you say something now?
Maria, why did you start bullying George?
It wasn't bullying. We were only messing around with him. We said we bullied him.
Bullying can mean many different things. Being teased, pushed, hit, and intimidated. It can happen in many different ways.
George, you're not hungry?
No, Mum.
Is everything all right?
Yeah.
Do you say something now?
Alice, did you notice anything different about George since he started secondary school?
To be honest, not really. I've been so busy with work and the new baby. He's been a bit quiet lately, not as chatty as usual. But I just thought it's a new secondary school. It's hard at first, isn't it?
Bullying at school is the most difficult to deal with, as often there is no evidence. Bullied children tend to hide their emotions. They might believe it's their fault and that no one will understand and support them, even their own family.
Where do you think you're going?
Move! Look who's getting praised.
Go away.
Keep running, George.
Do you say something now?
Why did you girls join in the bullying?
It was only meant to be a laugh. It wasn't meant to be serious.
Rachel?
We didn't mean it like that.
Bullying can start as quite an innocent thing. Stay on a very mild level and never cross any lines. But often it grows into out of control emotional, or worse, physical abuse.
Just sing Hammer Night, right? Just sing, because you sing Kiski Kiski. Okay. George, okay. George.
You alright, George?
Can't move.
You okay? Come on. You alright?
Do you say something now?
Mr. Worcester, did you or any of the other teachers notice anything going on?
No. George just seemed like one of those quiet boys who just got on with it, didn't seem to need anyone. Didn't notice anything out of the norm.
Parents and teachers can often be the last people to notice bullying, and can sometimes overlook the signs.
Albie.
Yes, sir.
Mia.
Yes, sir.
Fiona.
Yes, sir.
Jada.
Yes, sir.
Marta.
Here, sir.
George. George. George.
George is not here, sir.
Often, bullies try and gain popularity at the expense of someone. Making fun of somebody makes them feel superior. But the truth is, they have their own insecurities, self-esteem issues, and all they do is hide their own problems by picking on someone else.
So George is no longer at school.
No, unfortunately he isn't. His mum felt it was better to move into a different school.
Alice, why did you move George to a different school?
Well, when George had the incident in the school playground, you know, where he got hurt, I knew something wasn't right. And finally he told me what was going on and how sad he was at school.
Do you feel partly to blame for George having to transfer to a different school?
No, not really. It wasn't our fault he couldn't take a joke. Yeah, I guess so.
Do you now realise how you made George feel?
Not really. Okay, maybe I upset him, but I didn't expect him to change schools. I didn't want that to happen.
Why did it take you so long to tell anyone that you were being bullied?
I hoped it would stop soon. I tried to be invisible. I thought if I stay quiet, they'll lose interest in me and move on to someone else.
But they didn't. So what made you finally tell your mum?
I didn't. Okay, well, at first, Rachel said something to Miss Webb, and then Mum asked me, so I told her.
Are you happy in your new school, George?
1 in 2 children experience the occasional bullying during school term. Between 15 and 25 children every year commit suicide because they are being bullied. More than a quarter of students get threats of violence whilst at school, and half of these threats have been carried out. Attacks on boys account for 75% of these incidents. Around 10% of children have missed school because of violence. Up to 40% of secondary school students feel their teachers are unaware of the bullying which goes on. Bullying is not just a problem for a minority of children, it is a problem for all of us. You can help put a stop to bullying. Say something now.
Wait!